Hello, I'm David Hill with New York Habitat. Today we continue showing you our video series dedicated to Broadway, one of New York City's most famous avenues. Broadway runs diagonally the length of Manhattan, from its southern tip called Bowling Green to the northern tip of the island and even on into the Bronx. Along the way, it forms several squares and public spaces, many in a triangular shape as it crosses Manhattan's avenues and streets. As you can imagine, there are a lot of things to see on such a famous stretch of road that runs south to north across the city like New York. But don't be afraid, we're going to split this historic stretch of road into a few bite-sized videos so you'll be able to take it all in. Our series will be called All Along Broadway, and our next stop will be Union Square. Broadway is the oldest street in the city. Originally it was a trail used by the Native Americans who lived here, and later it was used by Dutch settlers to travel to the northern forests to hunt. As you walk north along Broadway, you come to a large intersection where you've got Broadway, 14th Street, and 4th Avenue that all come together. New Yorkers were so pleased with this union of thoroughfares that they decided to call it Union Square. And the word union is very fitting. It's the union of many subway lines and bus stops, and it's also a popular meeting place. And one of the most important parts about Union Square is that in 1882, a large crowd of 10,000 workers paraded up Broadway and came together here at Union Square. It was the beginnings of the Labor Day celebrations, which a few years later became a national holiday right here in the United States. The heart of the square is Union Square Park. In 1872, it was redesigned by the same architects that created Central Park. You'll find playgrounds, a ton of squirrels, and statues of social and political leaders. There's a statue of George Washington, which was unveiled in 1856, and a statue of Abraham Lincoln, raised in 1870. Just behind me is the James Fountain. You'll find a figure of Charity emptying her water jug with the help of a child. It's actually a temperance fountain, which you'll find in different places in the United States. They were created in the hope that providing safe drinking water to the public would keep them from consuming alcohol. I'm not sure how well that worked. The southern part of Union Square is dominated by a large art installation called Metronome. At the cost of $4.2 million, it is one of the largest private commissions of public art in the U.S. On the left side of the metronome, there are 15 large digits called the passage, which display the time in 24-hour format. The far left digits show the time, meaning hour, minutes, and seconds, and the far 7 right digits represent the time remaining in a 24-hour day. So let's see what time it is now. It is 1500 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 17 minutes and 48 seconds, and on the right we see that there are 8 hours, 42 minutes, and 6 seconds left in the day. In 1976, the Greenmarket Program was established, allowing farmers to sell their fruit, vegetables, and other farm products in open markets in the city. The most famous market is the Union Square Green Market, which is open Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For all you shoppers out there, Union Square has many stores of all kinds, from electronics to fashion. Check out American Eagle, Diesel, Sephora, Puma, Filene's Basement, and more. There's even a Barnes & Noble's in Union Square North with 5 floors of books. So are you ready to shop in Union Square? You could book a vacation rental from New York Habitat in the nearby neighborhoods of Murray Hill, Chelsea, Greenwich Village, or the East Village. It's much cheaper to book a vacation rental than a hotel room, and in an apartment you can stay all together under one roof. You'll have a fully equipped kitchen where you can prepare your favorite meal with fresh produce from the Union Square Green Market. So head over to our website at nyhabitat.com to view all of our apartments and book a vacation rental in New York City today. Of course, cooking in a fully equipped kitchen is a great option, but let's not forget the many bars and restaurants here in Union Square. A couple of my favorite restaurants are Republic, which serves Asian food, and Union Square Cafe, which specializes in American and Italian food. Imagine that with the New York City urban style. Splendido. So thanks for watching our video all along Broadway at Union Square. If you know of any places that we missed in this video, make sure you leave a comment in our comment section below. And don't forget to visit our website at nyhabitat.com, where you'll find apartments around Union Square and all over New York City. What better way to spend your next trip to the Big Apple? I'm David Hill with New York Habitat. We hope to see you soon on Broadway.